Power press safety is about more than just pre-shift checks and safety controls. It also involves following specific operating procedures, which are going to reduce the risks of getting hurt. That means properly feeding materials into the machine, using operator tools as intended, and deploying safety blocks when required. Most of our presses use a servo feeder that automatically moves coiled steel into the press at specific lengths. While loading the coiled steel, make sure it's properly tensioned and aligned to prevent any misfeeds or jams from occurring. There may be times where you'll need to place parts manually. In these cases, make sure you use designated tools to place the material, keeping your hands safe away from the point of operation. Operator tools are used for placing and adjusting the metal piece or for tasks like removing scrap. Just remember to use the right tool for each task, making sure your tools are in good condition and store them properly when not using them. Safety blocks are an important tool for preventing the press from accidentally activating during maintenance and die setup. They consist of a metal post and an electrical interlock plug. When you place the safety block in the press, it physically blocks the press parts from moving. At the same time, removing the electrical interlock plug cuts off power to the press, so it won't accidentally start up. Always use safety blocks when the machine needs maintenance or during a die exchange to prevent the press from starting up unexpectedly. If at any point you encounter any problems, malfunctions, or unsafe conditions while operating the press, immediately report them to maintenance and your supervisor. Again, do not operate the press if it's not functioning safely or correctly. Safety is always the priority. To keep everyone safe during maintenance or repairs, you'll need to follow our Lockout Tagout LOTO procedure. This procedure makes sure that all energy sources powering the equipment are turned off and can't be accidentally turned back on. First, let everyone in the area know that the equipment is going to be locked out for maintenance. Then, shut down the press following the appropriate steps as listed in the safety manual for that specific power press. Next, turn off all power switches and any devices that might supply electricity or other energy to the machine. Attach safety locks and tags to all power switches and devices. This prevents anyone from turning them back on. Get rid of any leftover energy in the power press. This could be pressure, electrical charge, or other stored energy. Try to start the machine using the control panel to make sure it's fully disconnected from all energy sources. Once the maintenance or repair work is completed, you can remove all locks and tags, re-energize the power press, and notify everyone that the equipment is ready for use. Again, as an operator, you have the right and responsibility to shut down the press if it's not safe to operate. Always prioritize safety over production, and make sure the press is operating safely before getting back to work.